Hi, I'm Billy, and this is Knox Machining. Welcome to the shop. Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, today we're going to take a look at this horizontal bandsaw. I picked it up used a while back and noticed that the coolant wasn't draining correctly. Take a look at this. I believe somebody tipped the saw over and bent the stand. So we're going to take the saw off the stand and I'm going to straighten it back out. So join me while I take a look at this. Okay, so I've got it rigged up here so I can lift it off, but I'm going to go ahead and start pulling off the hoses and stuff before I do. reposition the strap a little bit here. Nope. Gotta find the center of balance. There, maybe. Perfect. All right. Okay, so we've got the drill or the saw off the stand, and we're going to take a look at it. Okay, I've got the base off, or the saw off the base now, and I'm handheld. I do apologize. I hope you all can see what this looks like. It's clear that this area right here is bent pretty bad. And you can see why it's not draining. It's actually raised in the middle there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top, I'm going to take the coolant tray off and see if I can bend it straight in my hydraulic press. Let me get this thing off here and I'll bring you all back when I get it set up in the press. Okay, so you can clearly see how it's bowed. I've got it set up in here in the hydraulic press with a stand underneath it. Let's see if we can get some of this out of it. I'm going to take it just a little bit more right there. Looking at it. All right, I'll let it off. Pop back up, so we're going to push a little bit more. All right, let's see what that did. It's looking better. I can still tell that the box is a little off. And that bracket on this side's kind of bent. So I'm going to keep working this, guys. Give me just a few minutes. So I decided I'd set these blocks up this way also. I put a little more force on there. Maybe I can get it a little straighter. Let's see how this does. Okay. I'll bounce back. I'll do it again. All right. And we'll take off the pressure. Yeah, I think that did it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get this reassembled now, and we'll see how well it works. Well, it's the next day, and I did some drain testing on this thing, and it seems to be doing really well. Next step is to reattach the chip tray to the base here, and that's what we're going to do. Let's get to it. This is almost a two-person job. The other day when I was taking it apart, I failed to realize that there were nuts, and on there I thought everything was tapped or the nuts were welded in place, and I was mistaken. So this is definitely could be a two-person job, one person to assist here. Okay, now the chip tray is installed. Let's get to installing the bandsaw on top. Well guys, I finally got it on there. I'm going to spare you all the agony of watching me struggle getting these bolts back in the holes. It's pretty hard. It's also heavy. And having them lined up. I've got that done. So next thing I need to do is finish wiring up to rewire the coolant pump and the hoses and get the spring back on there and the gas piston on there. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera also, and when we come back it should all be back together, and I'll run the coolant and we can see how well it's working. All right, I'll bring you all right back. Well, the bandsaw's back together. Let's turn it on and cut this piece of aluminum and see how well it drains. Well guys, I have to say, it's a lot better than it was. There's a little bit of standing water in this back corner back here, but not very much, and a little bit over here, but it's a lot better than it was. It used to just pull up and it was about, you know, maybe a half-inch deep at times. So it's draining a lot better. That was the goal. So guys, I think this is going to wrap this up. if you wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe, like, and don't forget to ring the bell.